Welcome to Inside Builder channel, Python experts and my dear friends. Django explained using DTL tags and variable. Where to use tags and where to use variable. If you guys are new to Django template language, I would suggest that take a look at the attached videos of this particular YouTube video. The reason why I'm suggesting you to take a look at that videos is it will provide you the basics of Django server and how the Django project, how the Django applications, etc. has been created by Django framework, and then you can start working with Django template language. This is a simple 3-page website that has been served by Django Web Server. This page is created from a single monolithic HTML. What I mean by single monolithic HTML, just follow this particular link. This link will take you to the GitHub repo where the single_page.html is posted. So this particular page contains the head of the HTML. So it starts with HTML and goes down till the navbar. Till this head we have the header, and then the body. The body also contains its own header and the navbar. What happens in real websites is that you can see that this head contains the styling, cascading style sheets, and also it has got the head like the title, the heading of the website, etc. So you would want this particular part of the web page to be same all across the pages inside the website. What we do is we start segregating 3 files out of this one file. So we take the navbar as a separate file. We call this either navbar or we call this as header. Second, we take this entire section. We call this as body. And then third, we take this footer and we create footer.html. Once we segregate this into 3 files, we can assemble these 3 files and create pages that are more complex like this. This page has been created using this simple outline. So you can see that there is a heading. The heading is a little bit changed, and the navbar remains same across all the pages, and the footer also remains same across all the pages, but the body changes. This is possible because at the backend the server is serving the page as well as the data inside the page. That is what the Django template engine helps us to do. Also, the process that I showed you how to segregate the single HTML file into multiple files, this is something we are going to do it right now for this page. So let's start segregating it. Let's go to the CLI. And in the CLI, I've already copied the single_page. So if you go here, there is single_page.html. So before you begin working on creating the parts of the page, I would suggest that you first create the files. So I will be using touch, that is Linux application, and create base.html, header.html. So these 3 parts we have to create, and the rest of the things will start falling in place in a couple of minutes. The third thing we want to do is assembled HTML. Let us say assembled page, so that you guys can understand what is going on. The files have been created. So if you take a look at, there are 5 total files in this folder right now. I am going to go into Vim and I am going to open single_page.html. Why I am using Vim? Because this is one of the most minimalistic editor that you can come across. It is very resource efficient, and it does not hang. What I'm going to do now is I am going to take from beginning of the file till the end of the head tag. I'm going to take that and I'm going to paste it in the base.html. So let me do that. So this is the first thing. So I'm going to take from the HTML head to the end of head tag, and I'm going to paste it in the base tag. And there is one shortcut I want you guys to know. It is in the normal mode. If you press VAT, so it will select the entire tag. If I do Z and F, it will close the tag like this. So the file is still available, the data is still available, but you can close it and open it using the shortcut keys in Vim. So this is one of the crucial things that I want you guys to learn and start using Vim for your web development. And it has got other benefits also. Next, I am going to go back and I'm going to take the navbar. So the navbar part will be this part will be the header for me. VAT. If I do VAT, you saw that it is selecting the entire nav tag completely, and I'm going to now select it. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it in the header.html. Yeah, there we go. Just got pasted. You have to do some basic. Yeah, done. With that done, I'm going to save it. Next, I'm going to create footer.html. For that, I'm going to go to the end of the HTML page, and I'm going to take that same way. I'm using VAT, and I am selecting it, copying it, and I am going to paste it on the footer.html. For that, I am going to use project temp files footer.html. Paste it. With that done, so we have now 3 files, and these 3 files have different parts of the HTML page. We are going to assemble it. We are going to start building the page. So how are we going to do that? You need to have the template ready. You need to build the template here. The template will be like this. So after the body, you need to have the header. So after the body, we need to have the header. So we can have header like this, and we can create a header which will be a block. We say block heading, okay, and we are going to end block. So this is the first tag that you are coming across in DTL H1. This is going to be something that we can change. This header is this is a value that you can input whenever you want. We will see that this is one of the base templates that we will extend when we build the real page. After the header, we will have the navbar. So the navbar, we are going to extend it from the header.html. For that, we are going to say include header.html. So this will include the header.html that we created a couple of minutes back. And then we want to build the body, the actual part of the HTML which contains the data. So for that, we are going to say block content and end block. So this particular block will allow us to place the content in the way we want. So I will show you in a couple of minutes how to do that. After that, we have the include footer.html. So you see that we are creating the entire page as multiple parts, and we are inheriting the header.html. We are creating a block content, and we are also creating a block heading also. Same way, if you go up, we can create the block title also. So you can remove this, and you can create block title, and we can end block. You might be wondering that we are not placing any kind of data between the tags. So the data between the tags will be placed later. So this is a template that you are creating, and we will be assembling the template in a couple of minutes into a single page that I will show. And we have to close the HTML. Once you close it like this, the base HTML has been made ready. Next, what we need to do is we need to create a page, right? So how are you going to create a page? For that, we have to create a new file. So we say we have already created a file name. So we will go to that project, temp files, and we are going to say assembled page. So in this assembled page, we are going to first of all extend. So we are going to say extend base.html. So this is where it starts. So we are extending, and we are trying to get all the data that we created in base.html. That is this file, not this file, sorry. This file. So whatever we have created, the various tags and the variables that you have created, by using the extend keyword or the extend tag, we are importing it into assembled underscore page.html. After this, we are going to work directly on the body of it. Let us take a look at the body once again. So if you look at the base underscore HTML, you can see that we need to provide the title. This is one of the data that we can provide. We can provide the heading. This is the second block. And the third, we can provide the content. So this is the third that we can do. So what you are going to do is, we are going to go back and we are going to start giving this information. So we are going to say block title. And in this, we are going to say, we are mentioning the title that we are going to provide. So the title will be assembled page and end block. This particular syntax will ensure that the assembled page, the text is placed inside the title tag, that is in this location. Go up. So the assembled page text will be placed between this curly brace and this curly brace. So that is what it will happen. Next, we are going to give the heading. Block heading space, and we are going to say this is assembled page, and we are going to say end. Finally, we are going to create the content. So in order to create the content is going to go inside the block content. The content is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to just create a single p tag. This page has been created by the help of Django template, and then I'm going to close it, and then I'm going to close this block. To close this block, we have end block. This page, when we render it, it is going to create a complete page. So in order to see that, I will show it to you in the server in a couple of minutes. So after correcting the error, this particular session, and moving this particular page to the templates folder inside the Django project, we are able to create this particular output. So you see, this is the assembled page that we created just now. So we gave the heading, and also the title was updated. You can see the home, apps, single page, and assembled page. So if you click here, again, you can see the same header. If you click on assembled page, you can see the assembled page. If you click on single page, this is the monolithic page that we began our discussion upon. And this is the assembled page. So you see the difference here. This is a monolithic page which has a different kind of a navbar, because this navbar is created inside. So it is created inside the single page underscore HTML. So if you scroll down here, you can see that it is mentioned as this page. So if you go here again, so this is this page that is coming. Now this assembled page was included after during this discussion, so it is not yet updated to the GitHub repo. This is the way we first of all start by, let us go to the PDF. Right now you saw the entire process of separating a single HTML page into multiple parts and then assembling it to create a new page. Once you have assembled it and created new pages by using the variables and also your own text data, the actual capability of Django template comes out, because the content can be modified with help of the tags that we provide. We have the extends tag, we have the block tag, we are also working on various names that we are providing, like title, heading, content, etc. So all these things can be leveraged to create multiple pages. And also, can you see the number of lines to create the page is very, very minimal. All you need to do in order to create a new page is to just change this particular line, and you can, between these tags, between this content, you can add any amount of HTML, and all that HTML will get placed in this location. So all this HTML will get placed in this location between these two, in this white area, it will get placed. So that is what you are seeing here. So this HTML from welcome to Django till the end, this is created by Django template. Again, here also the home. So you see from the top to bottom, this is created by the Django template. The tags were specifically used for this. You can see here that there are a couple of ways to use it, like loading the base template by using extends. We included the component pages like header, footer, and the navbar. We created blocks. This we did not see. We can actually load static folders from which you can source the files. We can create loops and logical conditions like if and for. We can also declare CSRF token, that is cross site request forgery tokens also. This is a process which I just now showed you how to understand tags. In the next video, we will see how to use the variables along with the templates that we created in the earlier in this video, and then move forward. I believe that you learned a thing or two from this particular video about Django. Do leave a like and share it with others. Subscribe to my channel for further updates on Django as well as various other Python related ecosystem libraries. See you guys till next video. Have a great time.